Before we get into the success of the Denver Nuggets this season, we're going to talk about a different kind of parade, and that is the parade of accounting or financial sequencing when it comes to things like invoices and other types of transactions. And for this video, we're going to talk about ants. The analogy being that ants, of course, follow a sequence, they follow a line caused by the smell or the scent, the pheromones of other ants that allows them to follow a set and clear defined path. Well, what happens when you clean that path or you change that path? And like ants, accounting follows the same kind of principles, that if, as a risk, somebody is able to change the sequencing or numbering of these types of transactions, it can cause a great deal of problems, and that's what we're going to get into now. So in your financial system, when it's set up, you create number sequencing for transactions, think like invoices, that kind of thing. So in JD Edwards, it's called Next Numbers. In NetSuite, it has its own numbering system, for example. And the idea is that you create this sequencing so that, in this case, ABC1 is the start. Then after that, the next invoice might be ABC2. Now, the problem is that if someone can access this configuration and change the next numbering sequencing, in this case, BCD3, for example, what happens is that the system does not relate the old transactions to the new ones. So what happens is we get to ABC2 and everything stops. Then we see a separate set of lines for BCD3, BCD4, etc. The system does not go back based on a change and sort of update the old invoices to reflect the new numbering. And of course, there's all sorts of reasons why it's not going to do that. Now, again, if we change the numbering again to DEF5 in this example, we lose that line again. We lose that relationship, like a train crossing lines, like ants losing their way. And all of a sudden, DEF5 is nowhere near close to ABC1, which is where we started. So the point I'm trying to make is that we should have some kind of effective preventative control from stopping anybody just going in and updating these next numbers, these sequencing, to whatever they feel because of the impact on screwing up our accounting and finance.